All right, so we're recording. We're back in it. We're back here for loser side of top 64, and we already got like ridiculous sets just on this setup alone.
Hola,
to say
amigos.
nothing of the rest of the recording setups that are here trying to capture all the action here at Genesis 7.
Shouts to this dude next to us. I don't know his name, but he's killing it.
Oh
With
yeah,
the setup right here.
Yeah, we've had so many people that are just rocking the house tonight as far as like holding it down because these are sets that would otherwise just get lost to history.
That's true. That's true.
But they're gonna
and
survive
there's some
somewhere.
good the last set that just happened.
We just had the best episode of Looney Tunes filmed this year.
That was insane.
Numbers versus Dakbo was hilarious, but we're going right into a hot one. So we got Razo versus BestNess.
Yeah, it's
so
gonna be crazy.
You're more qualified than any other to be sitting down for this one.
We should have Reggie sit down too.
Hey, you and Reggie already did. Well, let me get one.
All right, wait.
I've been slaving over a hot stove all day.
So it should be interesting. There's BestNess. Just sitting down. My man looking clean with the buzz.
Spence staying posted up.
He's posted.
It's going to be a good one. I mean, like, so we see this very often back at home because, of course, between you and Player 4.
Player 4, yeah.
So we know how it goes. But this is pretty high of a level.
Yeah.
This is arguably as high as it's going to get.
Pretty much, you have Razo having quite the run this tournament so far. I know he just lost to MVD to get here. BestNess beating Kofi to make it out of the first round of top 64.
Right.
So I'm very interested to see what's going to occur.
Can only hope for the best.
Yeah.
Because like at this point in the bracket, now we've got our fan favorites. We've got the expected lineup. Not even all of the expected lineup where you'd expect them to be. I know on the other side
I
of
don't
this
buy
table
for a
alone.
second that BestNess is going plant. I know his girlfriend mains plant. But
Yeah,
that's
that's
Gogurt.
Gogurt, yeah.
All right, so we're going with
All
Peach,
right.
Ness. You have it there, BestNess with the big Chad stretches. Let's see if he's going to play like a Chad this entire set.
Start off Smashville, pretty basic stage for both of these characters. They can both get ridiculous extensions off that plat. They can play defensively if they need to. We've already seen earlier tonight, Razo's willing to play that defensive if he needs, as far as like staying out of the danger zone, but he's hot in the middle of it.
We've already started. That's the thing. You have to really watch your landings on stage versus Ness because he can loop you pretty hard with that. That being said, though, Peach can air-to-air with Ness pretty well, and oh my god, they're both just swinging.
All right, animals out of the cage. They're fighting to stay alive. That's the only way to do it.
These guys want their kills, and you know, at the beginning of the set when both players really haven't had a chance to adapt it, you want to be hitting them with those mix-ups because those are going to be the ones that get you the early leads, the early stocks. So when they do finally adapt, you can hold your own a bit better.
Like going for the trump cards early on is kind of a risky move because by the time we get into those longer parts of the set, game 3, game 4, game 5, a lot of those tricks end up being old hat, and it's like, oh, I know where I got to DI, I know where I got to avoid.
No jump for BestNess, but managing to use Ness's trusty third jump to make it back to the stage.
Razo calls out buttons so well with his own, and he has such a good sense of patience with how he wants to pilot around. And especially when you consider the air-to-air battle that is Ness and Peach.
If you're playing mid-range versus Ness, it's very beneficial because most of the time he's probably going to jump to approach you. So Peach is able to fade back just the ever so slightest and be able to hard punish and call it out. That being said, though, every time BestNess is jumping, Razo is right up there with him to get him with those quick aerials. You can see it's incredibly hard for Ness to get out of the corner in this matchup. That being said, though, that will be a stock right there for
when
BestNess.
he's got his back to the wall,
yeah.
you know it's dangerous for someone, and it sure as hell ain't Ness. That really dips below that far.
What, the
Peach's down smash picking off Ness's big head.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Couple that in with some turnips, and just like that, we keep on looking ourselves at a tie game, regardless of how bloody these beatdowns are.
Razo holding in on that down throw right there. Going to be eating 55% for his troubles right there. And this is where BestNess wants Razo. It's basically PK Thunder is open season on Peach. When Peach is coming back.
Yes, she is.
Making it back. Trying to make a risky play right there, but he managed to hit the ground.
Yo, he looked like he wanted to go for the double.
Yeah, this man's got the technology when it comes to Ness. And I'm here for it. Look at this movement right here. Big combo coming out right now. He's got to watch out, though, because if it's not true, Ness is going to be able to match up with there. He could have gone for it all right there. Ooh, one shield grab, though, is going to be it. Razo has to space these aerials perfectly if he wants to escape this. All right, poking over the ledge. He's got to watch out.
Good call.
No double jump left for BestNess. That should be it.
No. That'll do it.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing is if Ness collides with anything with a hurt box on it, it will slow the up B to a painful halt. And Razo getting the nice little snipe right there.
You got to love it.
And yeah, pretty close game into game one right there. We're going to have to see BestNess play a little bit more, I'd say, conservatively with his jumps. He was eating a lot of damage for jumping most of the time. He was able to maximize his punishes super well, though. Every time he got in on Razo, Razo would take at least 50.
It just seemed like he kept on going in consistently with the intention that every hit must lead to its kill. And, like, Peach has a much better way of being able to pull out and just halt the momentum, at least compared to Ness. Because Ness, when you're going all in on the aggro, like, all your chips are down. You got to make that count, but not all of his combos are as guaranteed like that.
You got to take as much mileage as you can, especially against Peach. This is going to be big. You have to jump for that one. That's the thing. If they get knocked up slightly, you can chain another PK Fire into, but you have to jump and do it. And I don't think BestNess was quite prepared for that just yet.
Whoa! Yo, with the spot dodge call out, come right for the knees.
So smart. I'm stealing that.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
I'm taking that.
We've seen so much janky tech come out of this setup alone between all the different character representation.
It's kind of a nut house.
Everyone's looking to flaunt their stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they're still in the bracket. They're fighting to stay alive, so you know they got to go right for their ace cards. And, like, everyone's looking to style a little bit if they know it's ending up on the internet.
This is the part you get when you know how to play your character correctly, and then you can add the little extra oomph.
A little bit of that zest.
A little bit of the pizzazz.
Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit.
So I like that attempted cross up by BestNess because you can't really parry all the hits of Ness's up air rather. So if you do get the cross up and they parry, you're still going to knock them up off of it. Razo, however, holding on to this lead. He can afford to play a little more pass. Actually, no, sorry. BestNess having the lead right now. Razo can't.
Oh, hold up. That's Stitch Face. That's Stitch Face saying, down we go.
Dropped an anvil on my man. We're in Looney Tunes right now.
It's so much.
All right, though. Just chasing him out here. Getting this damage.
Oh, hold on. Right back on. Smashville leaves you with no room to escape in any of these combos, especially with these characters, how well they can dominate that aerial space. You'd think that the lone platform would be a safe place to land, safe place to mix up your return to stage. You're thinking wrong. Like, Ness and Peach do such a good job of stealing that space right on back.
Woo! Almost close. The down smash, wow, the low profile actually working in Razo's favor really, really well there. That being said, though, BestNess trapping Razo with this PK Thunder. PK Thunder is such a good projectile in this matchup.
It's the fact that you could pilot it so effectively that you get to deny a lot of that space that otherwise Peach is able to micro-space around. Like, that's one of the best aspects of her as a character in this game and why she's so consistently considered in the top end of characters. Her movement is bar none some of the best because of how she's able to manipulate her float. Ness doesn't really have to care about that. Ness is able to take advantage of that.
BestNess scoping out that back air that back throw right there, rather.
Ice and Professor
Ooh, Razo almost going for the ledge trump, but BestNess reading onto it perfectly. Wow.
Yo, Toad turned all the way around for that one. All right.
Ooh.
Another one? No, no drop.
Down. Okay. Just crossing up BestNess right there on the landing. I like it.
Expecting the air dodge, but not able to call it out with the button properly. Very smart BestNess, trying to take himself right to the center stage on top of the plat. Takes Razo a little bit of time to get there. He does manage to tie up the stocks. But at least the onus is now on BestNess for being able to, like, figure out how he's going to be able to move around. Where are the safe zones in Razo's pressure? Because that's what he's going to need in order to maintain in the set.
And I love how BestNess looped the PK Thunder under there to get the weak hit in on Razo, freeing him up for a lot more damage off of that. Landing on Ness is so scary because his aerials are so quick. BestNess not just being a wall of pain right now, not letting Razo in.
All right, what's he doing? What's he doing? Just up smash?
Okay.
I mean, I guess
Okay,
it's going to deny a jump
to catch the
from
landing.
Razo.
Double jump has been burned from Ness, but Razo just sharking that platform the best he can.
Oh my God!
A little greedy.
A little?
A little greedy.
Nah, my friend, that's a lot of greedy. He wanted the dragon share of that one.
My man said, can I deposit something to my bank account? And while the teller was turned around, he just runs into this. He just sprinted into the safe. No stealth needed.
That's absolutely not, my friend. All right, now we got our 1-1 count. We're in for the long haul.
I'm more of a Shifu guy myself.
Are they going to stay on Smashville this whole set?
They could. It's a good stage for both characters, but I'd say it's a little bit better for Ness. But Peach also does pretty well.
I mean, they deny the space so effectively, and it looks like BestNess is very comfortable with where he's able to navigate around.
Professor Pro,
But
stage one.
I think Razo's not trying to go to any flat stages against BestNess. It's FD and Kalos are kind of Ness's mantra. Smashville pretty good in the essence that it's small. There's not really a lot of space for Ness's reverse. But Peach can also give you these hands within pretty close distance as well.
Oh, of course. This character's combo game is crazy. But you know we can't be sleeping on Ness. Not with BestNess.
Absolutely not. He's a good Ness.
Pretty good Ness.
He's pretty good. Razo
Armada zone, all right Ness.
Razo taking this man all the way in the corner, though. BestNess just can't seem to find his way out.
Razo's been doing such a good job of just trying to pivot right in and out of where Ness is going to be able to throw out a hitbox. He's staying patient, and when he is threatening, he's trying to threaten with his best pokeouts. Like, he's going in with back air.
Woo!
Back air going to be stealing that stock, in fact.
The microspacing has been so important. BestNess has been trying to throw these moves out at such a close range, but Razo is just darting ever so slightly out of the range. You can see how much respect he's giving BestNess's moves.
Look at these up air juggles.
Wow.
Peach got those?
My man's got his whole imagination bursting at the seams right now.
A Rainbow Bridge opening up over here.
That's going to be a free punish from Razo there. Thought he was going to go off to the grab. Okay, Razo just not giving up any space whatsoever.
All right. What's he going to do? Just backing off.
That was so
Never
smart.
mind.
He used the float dare to safely cross him up, and that led it right into the fair. Razo on 3,000 IQ mode right now.
Yo, he really is.
My boy's going to Harvard.
Like, he's got such a heavy lead coming into this game 3. And the fact that he's that bold to be able to cross up shield like that, after pivoting immediately out of defensive play, like, he's going to get called out a little bit for his cheeky movement there by BestNess. But, like, this man's willing to bet it all.
Still a pretty solid lead, though, for Razo. However, we know how good Ness is at racking up quick damage and can get those stocks super early. That being said, though, Razo just doesn't want to give it up.
Oh, hold on now. Oh, hold on now.
Oh, here we go.
What's
Okay.
he done? Yo.
That would have been OD. It doesn't
He had
seem
the
like
he had the lock
Razo-
going into it, too. Oh, a lot of damage at the very least.
It doesn't seem like Razo's too comfortable DIing out of PK Fire. It can be hard for floaties since they move a little bit slower within the air.
I feel like it's one of those things where you get comfortable with it as you play the matchup. And I'm not sure how many Nesses Razo has to deal with in California.
He's from SoCal, right? He's probably got a fair amount of Nesses.
I believe he's from SoCal.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of Nesses in SoCal that are pretty good. But this is this is a top 2 Ness player right now.
Right,
Okay,
right.
He's pretty well versed as far as most matchups go. All right, just making it back safely. BestNess is still playing so confidently, even when this far behind. It's actually crazy. My man has no fear.
Raising back up from the ledge, just trying to threaten every hitbox imaginable.
Ooh! Thought we were going to see Yo-Yo there.
Yo, he
trying
wants
to
it.
hunt for that
Oh,
grab.
hold on. All right,
All
yeah, he
right.
said no to that stitch.
Threat
Absolutely
disabled.
not.
This is looking a lot better for BestNess after being such a deficit. He's been slowly able to crawl his way all the way back. Z dropping the turnip right there and
Throw
slowing
it down.
his
Wow, but it was still not enough.
You're going to be at station 6
Okay.
here soon.
It's
with
just
Verve
how
and
is he
Spark.
going to get off the sledge air dodge out? Okay, finally manages to get his feet firmly planted on the ground. He's been drifting in a lot with aerials, and holding in on Peach is something you really don't want to be doing. Okay, though. BestNess using this Nair super duper safely, tries to go for it all.
I mean, given the situation he had, he's still in it, but that was a hell of a turn-up
Yeah.
snipe.
You
It's
have
going to put
to-
Razo the count up 2-1 right now.
Got to be super careful. Razo been sniping. That's the second game in a row he's taken with that.
I'm not going to lie. Like, the accuracy with these turnips, it's giving
They're
shade
good.
to
He throws
Sansora.
them. I think the fact that turnips bounce a little bit in this game actually helps a lot because you can just get the single bounce close to the ledge, and then it kind of just falls at a perfect arc to catch any recovery that's going low.
A lot going on all at once.
It's a lot. It's kind of crazy.
Lot. Like,
We got Foe watching BestNess too. All the Ness
oh, no,
players
yeah,
are
he's
here.
been supporting all the Nesses I've been noticing.
Yeah.
He's all over the place, man. Gotta watch it. It's Own It, boys.
That's right. All right, hop into Battlefield, though. Pick is good for both characters, honestly. It gives them both a little bit more space to work.
I feel like
around
they're
it.
similar enough that no matter what, the stages are going to benefit one, like both. It's just, I think, a more player comfort kind of deal.
BestNess holding this corner pretty nicely, not giving it up too much. But we know Razo, once he finds his way in, he does an absurd amount of damage. Did he? Wow.
He's all right.
All right. So I
Type
want to.
greedy,
He
man. All
used the weak hit of PK Thunder to keep him in the PK Fire. That was insane.
Are you taking notes?
I'm taking. I got my pen and pad out right now. That was very close.
Falling up air, I like it. Just try to threaten, chip at the shield. Hope for a poke if you can. You know, one thing I'm realizing, Fang, is that like the intricacies of shield pressure in this matchup are actually like really deep. And oh my God, bring the buzzsaw to it.
Yeah, a big thing in this game is spot dodging, and that yo-yo deals with it in spades. It's so good. It's such a great tool to deal with spot dodging. Catching the turnip right there. BestNess showing so much confidence, seriously. And he's pressing his lead even further.
He's trying to. Although the greedy plays are working out for him, so I can't even like really like lament them being a poor decision.
Oh, he didn't catch the homie.
Nah, that's no friend of his.
That's true.
That's a traitor right there.
Ooh, the pivot? That's completely safe. That's insane. And he tried to get the weak hit into the strong hit, too. BestNess is utilizing every hit of that PK Thunder.
Well, he kept Razo locked down in parry
yeah,
stun, so like that was good just to buy himself a little bit of time even.
Ooh, the grab tech. Okay, great. Great tech right there by Razo. If you're holding in on that stage when that hits you, you can get a stage spike off of it. That being said, though,
honestly, I'm loving
this. Keeping him in the corner. Jesus, BestNess with this pressure.
I'm loving this defensive play from BestNess. He's doing such a good job of being able to react to all the buttons that Razo's trying to press, and no matter how much Razo mixes it up, it's not making a difference.
He's just staying in his face so well. That up air is going to
take. And the kill eventually comes to him, just like that.
We're looking like we might be going to a game 5.
You know me, I'm always rooting for a game 5. But
right.
This is the kind of match where like I'm loving just to see how these players adapt because they're changing so many little aspects of their play from game to game. You can even argue from interaction to interaction. Like Razo and BestNess both have such a great way of adapting their play to fit what they need in the situation. Like this kind of reactionary play looked
so
nothing
good.
like game 1.
It's paying in spades too. He's using every safe aerial in the book to just keep Razo out, and he just can't get in. That's it.
He knew he was going to try to move away. He was like, psych!
The awareness on BestNess to just lock people down in place is incredible. Razo just looked like he had nowhere to go. He looked like he had gum on both of his shoes.
He just wasn't allowed to move.
My man's walking on that sticky bar floor. Everyone spilled their drink.
It's that late night.
That's right.
Janet hasn't come through. It's been a rough one. Coming off the holidays. Oh, my Lord. All right, where are we ending the set? I didn't realize we'd get to game 5 so fast.
Are we in game 5?
We're in game 5 already.
Did BestNess really win a game before?
Yes.
Did he?
Yes, sir.
Which game?
Yes, sir. Oh, we have mail for you. As they say, you suck.
Wizrobe and Spark, you will be on station 6 for Melee.
Good games. So it looks like they're hovering over Battlefields for Game 5, and I don't know if Battlefield's really going to be the pick.
I don't know. It seemed like BestNess just knew how to mitigate and pressure so well. I mean, he didn't really have anything to do with the stage. Like he just kind of kept him in corner the entire time.
I feel like it had everything
except
to do with
for that
stage.
Last kill.
That last kill, how he was positioned on the plats while defending the ledge, everything looked like it was all in BestNess's favor.
Because where do you go when you have nowhere to run, rather?
It was
when you have no way to run. What happened when you have no denotated wham for the server? Anyway, taking this into a hot game 5 right here. Back on Battlefield.
Yeah, all right. This is rough.
I mean, any other stage they could have gone to has already been played already, and apparently there is DSR at this tournament. So, ooh, that being said, the Razo hot at the gate with a quick 51. That's nice damage right there.
I'm surprised. He could have tried for Kalos, but I guess he doesn't want to deal with if BestNess is going to try to play the cat and mouse game. All right, so if Razo manages to keep that center stage boxed out, use the plats to his own advantage by forcing poor landing options from BestNess, I could see the stage working out really well for him, especially because Razo has a very good combo game in his own right. The problem is that consistently playing that game of his own is going to be so difficult.
The way this usually goes is who can keep who in the corner for longer. Now, whoever has control of the ledge is going to be racking up a ton of damage on the opponent. Just because both these characters have such good tools to deal with each other when the opponent's coming off the ledge. BestNess almost going to eat that death there.
I could definitely pick that up. Hey, put that down, bitch. You know who I am.
This battle for center stage is so rough between
my
Why does he
God.
keep doing it? Why does he keep getting
Because
away
it keeps
with it?
working.
No one on
There's just-
knows I'm light_S21 on Twitter.
There's just so many call-outs, and PK Thunder comes out so fast. No matter how well Razo tries to microspace, it's just not working out.
I dude going omega deep right there for that recovery.
You got to go for it all. This is the end of the line for one of these guys. They're
That's
fantastic
solid.
players, but this is where one of them drops.
Who is that? Wait, that is fun.
This would be a pretty early end for BestNess right here, but he seems to be just holding his ground quite. You notice that he's adapted quite nicely. He's not jumping too much in Razo's face. He's just holding that ground space right in front of him and reacting with his aerials when he's in the corner. And when he gets that opening, he's able to push it so far. How did he get time to put that PK fire out, Hangman?
He's listen, take notes. Everyone always complains about Ness's mashing. This is the optimal. This is the smart mash. The Optimash is so strong with BestNess. He knows exactly what button he wants, when he wants it, where that hitbox is going to go, and how to string all the chaos together.
That would have been close. All right, though, Razo just holding this corner really effectively. BestNess needs to find his way in, and he has. The margin for error against Ness is so small, and if you give him one,
Whoa,
he'll take
hold
a
on.
mile.
Yo!
Yeah, that'll be free grab right there. And the only way to do that double PK Thunder right there is if you're literally mashing the next PK Thunder after you get the first one. That could be a stock right there. Not going to quite do it though.
No, good DI is keeping Razo with it. Although he's forcing there in order to contest the hitbox, so.
And who's going to win the guessing game here? Razo still managing to live. Just pairing it. I like how he's going toe-to-toe with that, though. You don't want to do that against Ness. We got a last stock game 5 situation here.
Pressure's on, both players.
Who wants it more?
Oh, hold on.
No! He waited. He's taking the SATs.
He's doing his damnedest. Both of them are doing their damnedest. Look at this. Both retreating to separate sides. All of a sudden. No. Oh, he's not even taking chances.
Yeah, no, he didn't want to get his shield broken. I don't blame him. The stronger punish might be able to come from Ness.
I mean,
oh my God, this confidence from BestNess is insane.
We've seen how willing BestNess is to throwing out PK Thunder, how much he wants to go for the pickup with the PK Thunder too. He's just not going to be able to get it, but this is Razo's combo. What's he going to do? Well, he's got control of the ledge.
And you notice he's committing a lot to that early option right there.
Oh, the
my
up throw.
God.
Extend this juggle. No rising bear for him, though. Instead, we're looking at the dead even percentages.
And he's out of there using the sliding side B to get out of there. That's insane. He's got to watch his landings, though, against BestNess.
He was just a few frames away from getting back air. That could have been the end of it. Instead, it's going to be Razo's own back air, keeping him alive. Oh, is that going to be the grab? Hold on.
That's
Good DI, keeping him alive. All right.
Oh,
whoa,
no,
he got the pickup. That's just like that. BestNess takes it 3-2 over Razo.
That was a close one.
All right.
A nail biter.
That may have been the most awkward hitbox of PK Fire I've ever seen, but that was the most beautiful connect out of it.
He popped out of it and managed to get the up air almost out of it immediately.
That was so
a nail
smart.
biter. That was so scary.
That was so. Oh.
Doesn't die in this movie.
And, yo, we were stressed. How do you think this man's feeling? He's taking the biggest of gulps of that water.
What is Uguay from?
All right. Cut it so we can rotate.
Yeah,
that was a good one. That was actually a really nice one. All right.